Today we go into one of the most modern greenhouse area near Shanghai. This is Dutch style automatic greenhouse. It's a very large area, and if we go and have a look inside, this is mainly used for growing very high value plants. So I'll introduce you to what is being grown in this area. On the left side here we have high value Chinese medicine based on the dendrobium orchids. On the other side we have flowers, specific flowers. We'll go and have a look inside exactly what they are. Our bamboo-based products have been used here for a number of years now. These plants have to be grown 100% organic. And we'll have a look inside why they also need some boost in order to grow commercially. As you can see, this is a very, very vast area, and while at first sight the plants don't look very spectacular, we'll have a close look at them and what makes them so valuable. Here we have the first year plants, and they basically grow in a medium made up of tree bark, mostly pine bark, a little bit of moss, very open medium, no soil. So it's very difficult to get nutrients into the plant to boost their growth to the point where it really is commercially interesting. And the product we use here is our bamboo powder and bamboo charcoal based organic fertilizer, our BBP number 2, which also contains some microorganisms that then grow through the medium, through the bark, and help in the transfer of nutrients from the environment to the plant. So the BBP number 2, a real organic biofertilizer. As we come along here, we get to the older plants. And here, for second year, and usually they go into third year before they're harvested, but in the second year plant, we then use the bamboo charcoal granule, our BBP number 1. And that gets incorporated into the pots. We see some of the granules here already partially broken down to keep boosting the growth. What we are aiming for is those shoots, and the thicker and the longer the shoot, the more valuable it is. And usually it gets harvested once it starts losing the leaves, and if we can find some dry shoot over here. Well, this one is ready to harvest. It lost its leaves, but is not of very high value because it's quite thin. What we're aiming for is these much larger shoots. So once they get harvested, they get cut into sections, rolled up and dried, and then sold as the Chinese medicine. It then gets heated up in water, slow, and for quite a long period of time. The curled up shoot uncurls, and the medicine goes into the water and is then used as an energy tea. Normally, they're harvested after about 3 years, where the shoots get to about this length, usually half a meter or longer. Whereas in the past, these plants were collected in the wild, mainly in the southwest of China, in the areas of Yunnan and into the mountains where they are native to. It was a real challenge to grow them commercially. Demand is growing all over the world, and this operation here has been very successful in growing the Dendrobium Chinese medicine herb using the Sikh organic fertilizers and soil conditioners. Now maybe we'll move across and have a look at some of the special flowers also grown in this facility.